Hi Lizzie. I just wanted to show you really quick how to add the vintage texture, or how I do it. I take a spoon and just add some to a cup. Not a whole lot. I'm going to be using white paint because that's what I have on hand really easily. I'm just going to mix it until it's about the consistency of pancake powder, or pancake, batter. With the kit and the things that everyone's going to be getting, it's going to be pre-measured, so you don't have to worry about that. And for the spoon and the cup, everything is obviously non-toxic and water soluble, so it will all come off of your utensils. So I've just mixed it, and I'm gonna use my fork to kind of smash it around and make sure it's all mixed up really well. Okay. So there, it's mixed. Okay, it's, a little clumpy. No big deal. Now, when I say pounce the bottom layer, what I mean is to get that thick paint on there and just kind of slap it on there. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it does have to have full coverage because you don't want that MDF showing through. So I'm just going to kind of, the thicker it is, the higher the peaks, the crustier it'll look. The crustier, the older, the more texture it'll have, I should say. So, there you go. I'm just going to scrape that off, show you what that looks like. Can you see that? Okay. I'm going to dry that. You want to dry it just until it's about dry. You don't want it completely dry. Okay, and here's where a credit card or something, I forgot to grab one, so I'm kind of struggling here. Just gonna use this, it's just a little flag, but you can use a credit card, so you get the idea. So all you do is you scrape across that, all those peaks, and then you have all that goop on your credit card, and what you're gonna do is just kind of scrape it back on, and it's just gonna look clumpy and old. Let's get that off of there. Clumpy and old. Can you see that? Let me make sure that you can see that. See, I've just scraped across it. Okay, so I'm gonna dry that again. And then I'm going to paint the second color on top of it. Do a little bit more scraping. You just want it to look crusty and old. No rhyme or reason. Okay, that's about done. So now I'm going to paint another color on top of that. Sorry, I forgot to get the second color. Let's do... Here's a contrasting color right here. You're going to obviously do this turquoise, and this color will be white. Okay, so when I say not full coverage, I just mean mostly. Okay, so that's good. that back up. Do that. Need to wipe my fingers off. Okay, I'll just dry this. You have to make sure it's fully dry at this step, because when you go to sand it, you don't want those things that aren't fully dry to goop up and blend. But for time's sake, you understand. So here we go. Just take your sandpaper. Okay, so because it's not fully dry, it's doing that. Okay, so that's basically what it should look like texture-wise. This is a little bit blended because those spots weren't dry, but you understand. So, there's how to add texture, the top layer, how much coverage I want, and then sanding through. Thank you.